Hello everyone, welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Sunday, February 2nd, 2016. 7 live races on the card, the poly track fast, temperature in the area about 65 degrees. The first race is a filly mare non-winners, a 3-claimer, claiming price $5,000 to go 5 1/2 furlongs, scratch the Plain One Secret Diary. Entry mate, number 1A, In Full Motion, will race and is the morning line favorite at even money with Sophie Doyle. And they're off. Fast start for Chuy, who's sent out running, quick into stride as well, right alongside. There goes In Full Motion, who's in full stride. Givemhaylegayle came away racing in the 3rd position, about a length and a half in front of Zenzelda, who runs 4th. Right to her outside is 38 plus and a gap of 2, something amiss with Miss Arro there. Then a separation of 2 to Witchwaytotheargo as the field blitzes in to the far turn 3/8 of a mile from home. So they stack up 3 across the track, midpoint through the turn. It's In Full Motion in between horses. Down on the inside, Chuy had to tap on the brakes. Givemhaylegayle pressuring to the outside. These 3 are about a length and a half in front of 4th racing Chuy. Then a separation of 4, still Miss Arro has 1 horse beat, and that is Witchwaytotheargo as they straighten for the run for home. It's In Full Motion, closest to the rail, shows the way. She's being tackled by Givemhaylegayle and switched off the rail for clear running. Here's Chuy, but down the stand there goes 38 plus, and 38 plus has found the front, and 38 plus and Erin Walker went right on by and opening up in deep stretch as they race down towards the line. 38 plus is the winner. Givemhaylegayle a second, tight for 3rd. Number 5, 38 plus, mows them all down late to win, going away, pulling the upset. And the winner returns 60, 40, 19, 47, 20. Finishing second, number 7, Givemhaylegayle. Third was number 3, Chuy, and 4th to 2, Witchwaytotheargo. The exacta $219.80, the dollar try $541.40, superfecta combination 5732, $1,673.60. Running time for the opener 107 and 2. Today's second race is a maiden 3-year-old claimer. They're both 6 1/2 furlongs. Scratch numbers 4 and 6. Morning line favorite, the number 1, Dream Brother with Leandro Gonsalves. And they're off. Fast start for Mackinac through from between horses. There goes the firster, Stark. Down on the inside, the favorite Dream Brother came away racing the 2nd position. Away in 4th is Hundreds. Up to the outside, there's Victory Salsa, 1 in front of Stan's Old Habits. And at the tail of the field comes Robert's Rogue. Up the backside day wheel, about 4 1/2 furlongs still to go. It's Dream Brother and Leandro Gonsalves shows the way. Stark, the first-time starter, racing in 2nd. Scooting up the rail. Here comes Hundreds and Sophie Doyle, who is 3rd. 4 wide, there's Victory Salsa, about 5 or 6 deep. Goes Mackinac, then a link for the back to Stan's Old Habits. And Robert's Rogue has went from last up into about 4th as they make their entrance into the turn. So on the inside, Hundreds has come through to tackle Dream Brother. These 2 square off just outside the quarter pole. A separation of about 3 lengths. Robert's Rogue's coming under a ride. Right to his inside, starting to make good headway as well as Stan's Old Habits by the quarter pole, approaching the top of the home stretch. And on the outside, Dream Brother retakes the lead. Hundreds trying to attack to the inside. Down the center, here comes Robert's Rogue by the 8th pole. It's a Dream Brother and Leandro Gonsalves opening up outside the 16th pole. Hundreds could not go with him, nor could Stan's Old Habits. Down to the wire, Dream Brother a beaten favorite in his last 2, but will make amends as he breaks his maiden today by 3. Hundreds was 2nd, Stan's Old Habits 3rd, Robert's Rogue was 4th in 120 and 2. The favorite, Dream Brother and Leandro Gonsalves, rolls to victory here to break maiden for owner-trainer Chip Brownfield. The winner returns 320, 260, 210. Second was number 2, Hundreds. Third, number 5, Stan's Old Habits. Finishing 4th was the 3, Robert's Rogue. 1-2 exacta, $29.80. The trifecta for 50 cents, $26.80. The dime super, $8.94. And the early daily double, 5 and 1 for $1, returns 58.20. Running time for race 2, 120 and 2/5 seconds. Today's third race, a claimant event to go 1 mile. Scratch number 5, Rock in Bage. Morning line favorite, number 4 at 7 to 5, Grace's Devil with ALBIN JIMENEZ. And they're off. Bit of awkward beginning for both Exciting Band and Logan Creek, but a fast start for Basone, who sprints on out. Aptly away comes Grace's Devil. In behind horses, Grand Kuma's keen to go on, but hugs the rail there in third. A flank to the outside by Grace's Devil. Out there about 3 deep comes Exciting Band. Then a link for the back to the trailer, Wheaton's Express. Around the turn they go, approaching the 6 furlong marker. It's Right Charlie to the inside. To the outside, there's your favorite, Logan Creek. And Logan Creek will poke that nose in front as they head up the backside. Along in third comes Basone. Then a link for the back to Grace's Devil, 1 in front of Exciting Band, 11-time winner. And then a link to Grand Kuma, and still outpaced Wheaton's Express. We'll have to pass them all. 4.5 furlongs to go. They continue to run up the backstretch. Logan Creek and Rodney Prescott lead him by the half-mile pole, in front by about a half a side as Right Charlie comes to tackle to the inside. Pressuring to the outside comes Exciting Band. Grace's Devil's being asked to quicken as the field enters into the far turn. Grand Kuma's up a couple of spots. Here's Grand Kuma making good progress midpoint through the turn, and still Wheaton's Express lethargic at the back of the pack. About a quarter of a mile from home, it's Logan Creek to the outside, still there. Right Charlie pestering to the inside. To the outside, Grand Kuma looping up in those yellow blinkers as they spin for the money. It's Logan Creek on the inside. To the outside, here's Grand Kuma coming with good progress down the center of the racetrack. It's either one of these two. Logan Creek to the inside, Grand Kuma. These two square off outside the 16th pole, and Logan Creek finding more. Logan Creek responding for Rodney Prescott and is going to go on to win it here. Logan Creek, well rationed on the front end by Rodney, is going to win it by about 2. Grand Kuma was second, Exciting Band third, and Right Charlie was fourth. 1:39.3. Number 8, Logan Creek, well handled by Rodney Prescott, digs down deep and finds more and goes on to win for trainer Erin West. Logan Creek returns 380, 240, 260. Finishing second, number 1, Grand Kuma. Third, number 7, Exciting Band. Finishing fourth was the 6, Right Charlie. The Daily Double, $9.20. The Exacta, $15.20. Dollar Try, $28.80. Superfecta, $237.20. And the Early Pick 3, $325.70. Running time, 1:39.3. And they're off. And the starter called him in a perfect line. It's Gloomy Gus who sprints out, but Kiawah's Warrior has the most speed. Leestown Omega came away racing in the third. Here comes Proven Warrior up the fence to be fourth. Then a link for the back to Our Noble Heart is 2 in front of Gloomy Gus. And Forever Perfect, and last away comes Honorable Cause. Up the backside of the wheel past the half-mile pole. The first quarter, 22 flat, and they sprint towards the far turn. It's Kiawah's Warrior leads the way by 2. Towards the inside, Proven Warrior has come to be second. Out there 3 wide comes Gloomy Gus, starting to run on from the back. Leestown Omega as they're midpoint through the turn. It's still Kiawah's Warrior outside the quarter pole now. Kiawah's Warrior in front by 2. Proven Warrior comes to tackle to the outside, and these two square off as they straighten for the stretch drive. Kiawah's Warrior on the inside. Proven Warrior attacking to the outside, down the center of the track, making good progress. Here comes Salty Rim by the 8th pole. It's Proven Warrior has found the front. Kiawah's Warrior trying to counter, running on from the back. Salty Rim still making good progress, but not going to get 2. Proven Warrior, and Proven Warrior on the class drop wins by about 2 in the end. Salty Rim was second, Kiawah's Warrior third. Our Noble Heart was fourth in 1:12 flat. Number 5, Proven Warrior stalked the early pace and was given the cue by JIMENEZ Turner for home and drew off to win going away. Number 5, Proven Warrior wins on the class drop, 480, 280, 240. Finishing second was number 2, Salty Rim. Third, number 4, Kiawah's Warrior. And fourth to 6, Our Noble Heart. The Exacta was $12, the Trifecta $39.80, Superfecta $293, the Pick 3 $10.90. Rolling Daily Double $13.40. Running time for race 4, 1:12 flat. Today's 5th race is a claimant event for the Fillies and Mares, which never won 2 lifetime. The claimant price $5,000. They'll go 1 mile. Late scratch of the 6 Special Diamond. Morning line favorite number 2, Prize Perfection with jockey Corey Orm. They are racing. And Gracie Ann will get the first call. Quick into stride goes Prize Perfection, Tamiami Trail, Whiskey Tail. So a host of them as they sprint through the first turn, looking for the lead. And now it is Prize Perfection and Corey Orms found the lead. Racing in second, Tamiami Trail. About a length further back to Whiskey Tail. Through from the inside, Don't Even Think is a pace presence while racing in fourth. To the outside, there's a favorite on the center line, one in front of Sadie's Temple, a similar margin back to Rough Girl, then a big break of about 5 to the 4 trailers. They are Mojo Negrata, Grace Be Great, Gracie Ann, and last of all, Glory Student. The field blitz up the backstretch, the first quarter mile, 24 and 3/5 seconds just outside the half-mile pole. So there are 3 across the track now. Prize Perfection, flanked to the outside by Tamiami Trail, and on the center line has joined the front ranks. Whiskey Tail waiting to pounce on the top trio, rides the rail in fourth, separation of 3. Back to Sadie's Temple, starting to come underway now. Here's Don't Even Think as the field makes their entrance into the turn about 3/8 of a mile from home. Half mile, 48 and 4/5 seconds. And now Tamiami Trail has put away Prize Perfection. Prize Perfection starting to moonwalk there in third, as on the center line has relegated that one there and starting to get underway. Here's the long shot, Whiskey Tail and Louis Martinez Jr. as the field approaches the top of the home stretch, and Tamiami Trail spins him in. On the center line, attacked to the outside. On the center line, and Malcolm Franklin pokes that nostril in front, but Tamiami Trail is resilient and battling back. These two by the 16th pole square off about 5 to the good for the rest of them, but on the center line, trying to grind it out here. Tamiami Trail trying to resurge, but on the center line has the upper hand and wins by a half a side. Tamiami Trail was second, a separation of 4 back to Grace Be Great, and a 4-way go for the 4th spot in 1:41.3. Number 11 on the center line had to grind out a victory as she just got up on the wire to win with Malcolm Franklin aboard for trainer Billy Conley. On the center line, $6.80, $4, $4.40. Finishing second, a game number 3, Tamiami Trail. Third, the 1A Grace Be Great. And fourth was the 4 Whiskey Tail. The exacta, $50.80. The try, $77.10. Daily double, $23.40. Superfecta, $1,591.40. The pick 4 was worth $55.70, and the pick 5 for a 50-cent wager returns $2,179.75. Running time for race 5, 1:41.3. Today's 6th race is a claimant event, a $7,000 claimant event down to 6. They'll go 1 mile, field of 5 after the scratches of the 1, Happy to Be Here, and the 2, Minguns Prospect. You can scratch numbers 1, 8, and 2. Morning line favorite, the 4, Ghostly Wonder at 6-5 for trainer Kim Hammond. They are off. Ghostly Wonder, the favorite, barrels on out, now being hustled to the inside. There goes Night League up to contend the pace. Kowboy Kody came away racing in the 3rd position. A length behind that one comes Eternal Ruler, who's racing along in 4th. To that one's inside is Farley's Mandate, and last of the lot, Hidden Brook. Can't see them all. Compact field, though, only covered by about 5 lengths from front to back as they pass the 6 furlong markers, straighten up for the backstretch run. The first quarter in a slow 25 seconds flat. Ghostly Wonder, under a snug hold from Gilligan there, shows the way, but only about a half a length as Cowboy Kody is keeping pace there in second. Night League being niggled upon to keep pace while racing in third. Eternal Ruler is 4th. Farley's Mandate is a close-up 5th, only about 4.5 off the pace, and starting to tighten up there. Hidden Brook is last, but only 5 lengths off the leader. The half mile carved out in 49 and 1/5 seconds. So Ghostly Wonder has been out there on a clear and uncontested lead this far, as Cowboy Kody is racing along in second. Racing in third, Eternal Ruler to the outside. To the inside is Night League, who hugs the rail while racing in 4th, as the field just outside the quarter pole. Farley's Mandate is 5th, starting to run on from the back as they arrive at the top of the stretch, and the favorite Ghostly Wonder will turn first. Ghostly Wonder off the turn in front by 2. Eternal Ruler is coming to the outside. Down along the inside is Cowboy Kody, and Farley's Mandate continuing to make progress down the center of the track. It's Ghostly Wonder trying to hold. Eternal Ruler lunging to the outside. Ghostly Wonder the inside. Eternal Ruler with one final surge as they race down to the line, and Eternal Ruler got him right on the wire. Ghostly Wonder was second, Cowboy Kody 3rd, and Hidden Brook was 4th. Number 6, Eternal Ruler needed every inch of the track to get up to win, right on the wire, giving ALBIN JIMENEZ 2 on the card. Winner returns 880, 280, 220. Finishing second to 4, Ghostly Wonder. Third was number 5 at Kowboy Kody. And fourth to 7, Hidden Brook. The exact to $20.60. The try $84. Superfecta $204.80. Rolling Daily Double came back $29.20. And the pick 3, $124.40. Running time for the 1 mile, 1:38.2. Today's 7th race is a maiden special weight for filly 3-year-olds to go 1 mile, full gate of 12. Morning line favorite number 11, Make It Maria with Johnny McKee. And they're off. Not the best start for Lily of the Nile, but a fast start for Battle Girl, who's sent on out. Zabil Saray is away in good order, as well as the field makes their entrance into the clubhouse turn. The first-time starter, Mrs. A, has raced up into third in between the top duo. Hugging the rail, there's Princess Drosy, spun out about 5 or 6 deep. There is Thump. And then we've linked for the back to Pickpocket, followed up next by Lily of the Nile. And the last horse away, Graceful Kumi, past the 6 furlong marker, heading up on the backstretch. So it's Battle Girl and Leandro Gonsalves will lead them for the long backstretch run. They're flanked by Maya Kody Princess in second. Out deep in the course, CJ's Fire races third. To her inside, the first-time starter, Mrs. A, is shadowed by Thump. Then a link for the back, you'll find Princess Drosy right alongside is Make It Maria. Then a separation of 2 back to the pair of Pickpocket and Graceful Kumi. And outpaced still is Zabil Saray. Past the half-a-mile pole, make their charge up the backstretch towards the far turn. The half-mile, 48.4. So Battle Girl is still there. Still pressuring to the outside is Maya Kody Princess. Whips out on Mrs. A, the favorites, trying to be an ass to keep pace there. In between horses comes a Thump, and behind those is Princess Drosy, waiting room. Spun out 3 deep. There's CJ's Fire as the field approaches the top of the lane. And Battle Girl will turn first. Battle Girl has been there every step of the way. Spins him with 2 to the spare. Maya Kody Princess is second. Running on from the back, here's Thump. And down the center of the track, Make It Maria is making giant strides down the center by the 16th pole. Battle Girl by the 16th pole, 5 to the good. Make It Maria lunging, but not going to get it to her. Battle Girl takes them all the way on the front end to give Gonsalves 2 on the card. Make It Maria was second. Princess Drosy was third. 1:39.3. Number 2, Battle Girl takes them all the way on the front end. For owner Windstar Farm, Kellen Gorda the trainer, and Leandro Gonsalves picks up win number 2 on the card. Number 2, a Battle Girl returns $13, $7.45. Finishing second was the 11, Make It Maria. Third, the 1, Princess Drosy. Fourth, number 12, Maya Kody Princess. And fifth, number 6, Thump. The exact is $77. The try, $174.40. Superfecta, $1,650.70. The rolling daily double, $111.20. The pick 4, $559.15. No winners in the high 5, and there's a carryover of better than $400 into Friday's card. Running time for the 7th and final, 1 minute 39 3/5. That concludes tonight's racing program. Live racing returns Friday with a first post of 6:15. This has been the Turfway Park Report.